And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Grant against DeRozan. Levine up top. Takes it inside.
Taylor, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Free throw good, Levine.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
And so Levine nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The pass to Grant. Shoots over to Rosen. Nurkic trying to get open. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Now here's Levine. Ball with the bucket.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Lillard. Ball with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. It's a three-point game. Puts it up from 7. Passes it to DeRozan. And it's good. 2 points.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Vucevic after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Simons. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Alex Caruso.
Great, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Mind the lane. No shot.
And Simons no good on that one. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
One reason Levine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
Lillard finds Grant. Back to Lillard. Over ball. Lillard misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Outside ball. It's Levine atop the key. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
No good from Grant. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes, shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
Pass to Grant. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. They get the rebound. Here's Nurkic, and he lays it straight in. Nurkic has got his second basket.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
Here's Levine after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. DeRozan, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
No good on the free throw.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in this game just continued to age like fine wine.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Jeremy Grant. Reddish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons. And the second free throw, good. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Little. To the paint. Here's Drummond, and the shot is good.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
He just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. The Bulls leading by 4. DeRozan scanning the floor. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And that one's good. Eubanks.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside Williams. There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Here's Drummond. It's tipped. Inside. Sharp. That's good. And that ties it up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
And you got to be on Lillard at all times, capable of capitalizing from that mid-range area.
He gets it in there.
Of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Beverly. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
What strength from Lillard, just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Williams. Beverly, the pass to Dosunmu. Here's DeRozan. Here's Drummond. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls ahead. They're up by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this.
23. Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Alex Caruso out there with ball. And it's Levine in at the three. The small forward. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Now, here's Sharp. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. The shot's good from Simon. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Caruso. Outside Williams. Vucevic trying to get open. Doesn't go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And it's Sharp missing. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Simons, rebound by the Bulls. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled in
to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Here's Grant after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. And it's Sharp missing. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Reddish. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
And Grant sends it back. Simons against Caruso. Grant outside. Thybulle for three. Rebound by Williams. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. A wide open look here for Caruso. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Drops in the layup for 2. Grant's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
How about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ball. And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
Free throw good, Levine. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot, it's just textbook basketball.
Grant, right side. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's LaVine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Beverly against Lillard. To the inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Now here's Drummond. On the wing, LaVine. He's guarded by Nurkic. A wide open look here for DeRozan. And they get it back. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on DeRozan.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops for Grant. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 5, can't hit from 12. Grant kicks to Lillard. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the lane. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Here's LaVine. On the wing, LaVine. Sinks the three-pointer.
LaVine.
He's got 8.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Nurkic the pass to Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got 8 here in the quarter.
And get your best scores, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. And that one released in time, but no good. It's all tied in Portland. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
38.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them, play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
It's a dandy.
My 3rd grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Shaq, how'd you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half plan. Keep working to the post. You got to win that physical battle.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Chicago.
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.